a very interesting hot dog hour, by the way. It really has
man.
a lot of
They're
mustard
usually
on this
like
hot
this.
dog.
A lot of mustard.
A lot of
A
mustard.
lot of mustard. Are they really? This is fun.
Yeah, they get weird. You know, listen, man, here's my deal. I am a comedian and I want to be funny. And I want people to think I'm funny. And I want this show to be something that's serious, but is buffered by funny. Everything we're
course.
saying is funny. Everything we're saying is obvious. Half the shit is satirical, guys. Okay.
Yeah, I don't mean anything.
Charlie
I'm
Kirk
saying.
wasn't a friend of the show. He's a funding partner of the show. Okay? Turning Point USA paid for this flag, but but you know what I mean. It's like, so I don't know. I mean, I just think it's like. I always think about how I'm trying to build a community here. Like I'm trying to build a fucking hot dog hour community. I don't know what I'll call them.
The hot dog heads.
Hot dog heads. All you hot dog heads out there. All you wiener suckers out there. I'm trying to build a community too. And so oftentimes, like we were talking about before we started, I do these episodes and I'm like, fuck, man, the focus is all over the place. Like, it's a comedy podcast. I guess you could say it's like a philosophy podcast. I guess maybe. Like, it's not. But, like, you know what I mean? I guess that could be what it is. But I don't really even know what the community is for this. You know what I mean? Like, I think people who like this and watch it are just people who have eclectic, weird interests and probably aren't legally allowed to have shoelaces. Probably homosexual. Hopefully homosexual. Lines are open. But like my thing is like I feel like in today's world, especially with social media and computers, everything's so indexed and algorithmic that sometimes like feedback that I'll get on the show is people go like, well, you know, you need to say like, it's the show about this. Like, it's the show where two people come on and we talk about blah, blah, blah while we drink water. Like, you know what I mean? Like whatever the fuck. And my thing is like, I don't know if I'm trying to do like an anti podcast, whatever it is. But I'm like, I don't want my community to be any specific thing. Like, I don't want to post things and then have all the comments be like the usual like suspects or like the usual like I want recurring people and I want people who subscribe to it and love it. But I'm saying I want it's not that I want a community of varied people. I want a community where I can run the gamut of the entire spectrum of those people in that community, which is what I think we're missing now because people get micro communities. They get, ooh, I like this guy. I like the day in the life of the nurse guy because I'm a nurse. But that's one part of your life, right? That's not your whole life. So if you subscribe to this guy, then maybe you find some fulfillment at work. Maybe he says something and you go, oh my God, that's so happened to me today. But what about your love life or your spirituality or anything else or your hobbies or anything?
You always hear that. You got to find your niche.
Right. That's what people say. Find
your
niche.
brand.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, no, dude, my niche is nicheless. Nicheless. I feel like that's a slur. But do you see what I'm saying? Where it's like, and I understand that it definitely takes longer to grow it.
Yeah.
And sometimes the algorithm's definitely confused on where to send a video. But the funny part is, it does always eventually find its place. Like I've posted things and it like won't get anything for like a day or two, but then I'll go on and it'll have like 100 likes and all of a sudden all these people are commenting and I'm like, oh my God, that's what I thought when I was making this too. And I'm like, holy shit, it is finding people. And it's like, my goal is that like maybe this stupid show is so out there and so fluid that maybe it can encourage people who like it to also take on that mindset for everything else.
I got a question though. What makes us similar?
What makes it similar? I'll tell you this. The similarity of this show, or the similarity like of the listeners, you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that the similarity of the listeners are people who are like me, who are so open-minded it is to a fault. I'm trying to reach people like me who are genuinely trying to be a good person, but very confused and angry and find life to be so beautifully obscure. that they want someone else who can fucking.
Did
go
you
on
know
the
I was
ride
being
with them.
sarcastic?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn. I was like, I know to say it wasn't that funny, but it's
No, yeah, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
fucking I mean, look, and I'm being
You're
a little.
a good yes man.
Who me?
Yeah, you are. You are. No, you never let anyone hang
Looking
out
for
to dry.
sponsors.
You're a good person. You don't let anyone hang out to dry.
I try not to, but hey, sometimes listen. I've had some soaking wet duds on this show.